with you, and I wanted to give you a little insight of what's going on with the 30 Inks 30 Days. It's coming up. It's November, and it's going to be November 1st on Monday. How crazy is that? I can't believe we're celebrating Halloween this weekend. It's nuts. So, and I'm saying this weekend, but I don't know when this video will air. Probably on Saturday. So yeah, it would still be the next day. So I decided for the 30 Inks 30 Days that I was going to go with fall colors this time around, because I know that in the States here there's still leaves in the tree, but by the end of November there won't be any, and most probably there's going to be snow on the ground. But I do know that all my American friends, they celebrate Thanksgiving in the month of November. We celebrated it in the month of October, which makes sense because here most of the crops by beginning of October, they're ready and you're picking them up. And Thanksgiving is giving thanks for that. Whereas in the States, you can pick crops for longer period of time in some areas. So that's why I decided fall colors. And so I'm going to be using the same little book as I've used in the past. This is the Kontinuum notebook, and you can get these not with the special design, but you can get these at Yosaka Stationery in case you like this little book. It does pretty good with fountain pen inks. There are some bleedings. It depends on the ink, it depends on the pen. And I chose to put all my pens that I'm going to be using in this pencil case because there's pumpkins. I mean, how much more appropriate can this be, right? So these are all my pens that I'm going to be using for this. Whoops, wrong way. So the first 9 days are going to be these. And I'm actually going to use a cartridge, which is, I don't usually do that, but I purchased a set of pen. Remember when I did a used swatching video and I had a bunch of different ink samples? Well, I got this, that was part of the pens that was included in there. And at one point, early in the year, I had purchased this thinking I had purchased the pen, but actually it was the cartridge. So now I'm going to be able to use the cartridge with the pen, and it's in the proper colors because it's red. So there's all kinds of different range of pens. There's Cross, my Birmingham, there's some Twisbees. This is a Dresden, a very cheap pen that you can get on Amazon. The Jinhao, which is very, very cheap as well. And then you get into the more expensive pen, the Monte Grappa. That's a special gift. I keep saying it every time I use it. I love it. And it's I don't know if you can see, but it's a skull. And then there's a bunch of skulls all around the body of the pen. And it was perfect copper, and now it's aged. And I patinaed, and I just love it even more. So I'm definitely not cleaning it up. I love the way it looks. Then there's going to be Conklin, some Pilots, Metropolitan. Obviously can't do this without some Kuekos, because, you know, I've got a lot of Kuekos. No Nonsense pens. I don't know, I'm going to be telling my age, but these pens were used for calligraphy when I was a teenager, and found that one at a thrift store. So then more Conklin. This is a Sheffer, and it's a Darth Maul special edition. I got all the Star Wars one. These are the cheap ones. There's some expensive pens, but I don't have the expensive one. This is Récif. This is a new pen that I got on eBay, and it's an ebonite pen. It was made in France, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous pen. You will see it when I do the stuff. So Pilot, a Narwhal. This obviously is blue, but there's some brown in there, and that's why I'm counting it. That's it. Lamy, for the Lamy Bronze ink. Then this is the Kueko Student. in the Soul 70s. Then more Conklin. This is a noodler. I don't have a really good relationship with this pen. It hasn't been, I haven't had much success. But I have to admit that when I got it, it was way back at the beginning of my fountain pen journey. So like in 2018, probably. And it was, so maybe now I'm gonna like it more. I keep telling myself that every time I use it, but who knows. Then another Jinhao, a Rotring core. I love that. A Sailor pen. This is the 1911, which is the model that's less expensive. A Platinum Preppy. No, a Platinum Plaisir. What am I saying, Preppy? Platinum Plaisir, I have a collection of those. Then there's this here, this beauty. It's a Pelican M205 Ruby. It's a special edition that was with an ink, and got that on eBay as well. Then Pilot the Gold, and the AC Sport in Coeco. That's my only AC Sport. Also, like, I got, let's see, okay, this one, all on eBay. So, you know, like, I've been getting a lot of my pens on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, because I like to have good deals. And then we're gonna end up, and you might have noticed that we're starting more with the browns and the yellows and the orange, and ending the month more with the reds. And the reasoning behind that is the fact that by that time I'll be writing Christmas cards. So Christmas cards, to me, brown and orange and yellow, not so much. So that's why I'm keeping the reds more for that part of the month. So this is a Platinum Préfonté. Got that one on Facebook Marketplace. Then Twisby, but a mini AL. And my Twisby Draco, which I totally adore. And anytime I can use it and justify it, I'm gonna do so. So those are all my pens, and they're all ready to go. Whoops, I forgot to put my little towel to protect, because right now I don't have enough space to have a protection for the last three. I obviously don't want my Twisby Draco to be damaged. So, because we're thankful, I'm going to be using some of these thank you book, these little quotes or whatever. That's what I'm going to be writing in my book, because I like to find something to write. Otherwise, I'm without inspiration, and I thought that would be fitting. I've got all my list of the pens and the inks done on an Excel spreadsheet, because what can I say? I'm an accountant, so everything goes on Excel. But seriously, my fountain pen collection is all in Excel, and so is my ink collection. And this way I can actually sort them and make sure that I don't have doubles if I'm ordering something or if I'm looking at something online, because sometimes you forget. And especially with the Coecos, because I've got so many. And there's some that are pretty obvious that I don't have. So sometimes I mix those up with the ones I already have. So hey, happens. So everything is organized in an Excel spreadsheet. And what I've started to do as well is to document which inks I use already in the 30 inks 30 days, and I try not to use those in upcoming 30 inks 30 days. So I'm adding extra challenges to myself, but I want to see the splash and the chromatography for as many inks as possible, so I don't want repeats. That's my reasoning behind it. So this is my list, and these are going to be the beautiful colors that we're going to go. So we're going to be starting off with this bright orange, which is called Halloween Orange, and I thought it was fitting because, you know, Halloween is on the Sunday, and this 30 inks 30 days starts on the Monday. So we've got all of these, and then this is empty because it's the Pilot Petite with the cartridge. That's going to be a little bit of a harder thing to figure out how I'm going to do that, to do the splotches. I'm going to have to pierce the cartridge and then take the syringe, and anyway, it's a little bit more tricky for me, but let's hope I don't make a whole mess. And then, so as you can see, it's more like the browns, and I've got a yellow, which is not necessarily Christmas. And then more browns and some of the reds that are more orangey. And then I get with the sparkling champagne and the gold for the end of the month. And again, I'm pairing this combination of Communication Breakdown with my TWSBI Draco. I had done that in the month of July or August, I don't remember, but one of the two, and I love the combination of those two together. So that's what is going to be done. So I'm looking forward to knowing if you're excited about this. I'm hoping to start recording some of them ahead a little bit so that I'm not stressed and last minute. I really want to make sure that this time I'm posting a video a day, because it's not fun. I didn't appreciate having to catch up and doing that. It's just not, it's not me, and it was starting to stress me out. And that's not the goal of this challenge. It's fun, you know. You're supposed to enjoy this, enjoy the process. So that is why. You will also notice that there's some inks that are from the like the Café des Îles. I just had to use some of the samples that I got when I looked at my pens. And I was trying to, you know, match as many as possible so that there would be, you know, about as much red, brown. Obviously, I don't have a lot of yellows and I don't have a lot of orange, so I couldn't have those in the same quantities. But the reds, I've got 10, I think, and I've got 9 browns, and then the rest is yellows and orange. So yeah, I have to play with some of the samples that I've got, but I think it should be fun. So I'm looking forward to this, and please let me know what you think about my plan. Bye, see you soon.